Juli Slattery, in so many ways, you are one of our resident sex experts here at Loveology, and you've written so well on it and with so many best-selling books, and you speak on it. And I know you get this question. It has to do with dirty talk, and it's the partner, it's the wife or the husband, but in this case, it's a question that came in from the wife, and she's saying, "My husband wants me to talk dirty, and I'm not comfortable with that while we're having sex. And he even sometimes will use language that I'm not comfortable with anytime, let alone during sex." What do you say?
Yeah, I think you have to have a communication, just talk it out. Like, what is it about dirty talk that makes your husband excited? Sometimes a husband will want a wife to talk dirty because he wants to be able to think about her sexually. And that's the only way he knows how to think about her sexually is if she were to ask for certain things or use certain language. It's like, wow, that helps him kick into that gear. And so, really understanding what's underneath that is really critical. And then I think also the husband needs to understand why the wife is hesitant. Like I associate that with something that's wrong. And so I feel like we're bringing something shameful or something dirty into our lovemaking. And so you've got to work that out. Again, understanding what's underneath is more important than what you decide. I think a lot of times, like dirty language, if you think about it, some of the worst words in our vocabulary are when we take the act of sex and we cheapen it with a word. And so, actually, when you bring that into lovemaking, is it descriptive of what you're doing or not? And so, I think, again, what does that word mean to you? Does it help us build love? Does it help us build excitement? Or is it something that's going to be a barrier? And you want to get rid of anything that's a barrier to intimacy in your marriage.
Yeah, and I'm sure in some situations for someone, this can be kind of a triggering thing as well because of abuse in the past or what have you. And dirty talk is the last thing they want. They want a gentle, more romantic experience than that, right?
Right. A lot of times, dirty talk says, I'm seeing you as an object.
Yeah.
And that's the way the world often talks about sex is a man wants a woman as an object. And that will not open up your wife's heart.
Yeah.
And so instead of looking at rules like always do this or you can't do that, I think, again, it's so important to get to the heart of what does this mean to me and what does this mean to you? And how do we create just a loving, safe atmosphere between us?
Yeah. Julie, thank you as always for your wisdom.
Sure.